Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us in San Jose, California, home to the San Jose State Spartans. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So San Jose State's offense will have the football first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games.
Breaks into the open. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
And that is another.
Wants to throw. It's McDaniel. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. Bounced off his feet. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Makes a grab past the marker. And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Dropping back, it's McDaniel. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, San Jose State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Stanford's offense has the ball for the first time. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
To the air, it's Mack. He's got the back in the middle. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Stanford quickly to the line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Hall. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Riles. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got a man. It's Hall. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it out. It's Courtney. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to pass. It's McDaniel. Rushes on him. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Right on the money. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Catch in the middle, it's Black. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. To the air, it's Mack. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Spartans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On third down, he drops to throw. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be fourth down. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. To throw, it's Mack. Lets it fly. Wide open downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. There was tight. Perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, first and goal.
First and goal. Stanford.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Hall. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Courtney. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's McDaniel. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Timeout, San Jose State.
Lost a throw on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. This quarterback happy enough to take a knee and head to the locker room, but the defense still does have a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year, and this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded, and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they